We all know that Vice Golf makes some of the best, most affordable golf balls on the market. Today, we've travelled to Munich, Germany to see the guys behind these Vice Golf balls and have a little bit of a fit-in to see which one could potentially be best for my game and, of course, best for your game. Hi everyone, my name is James and welcome back to this YouTube channel. And today we're joined by Marco. Marco, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for having us out here to the HIO Fitting Centre. It's a fantastic location, guys, just outside of Munich city centre. And we have 5 golf balls here that we're going to have a bit of a play around with, do a bit of a fit in and see what numbers we generate with them, because I believe that you believe there's a huge misconception in what golf balls people generally buy, Marco.
Yeah, exactly. I think the one thing is, of course, we want to convince people of playing the same golf ball all the time and not mix and match balls. That's, I think, the first thing. The second, to really find the best matching golf ball for their game, and the game consists on 3 parts, like short game, iron game, and then driver game. Yeah, and for each game there might be a different ball perfect, but we have to find one which works for all best. And I think with that kind of 5 balls in our lineup, we try to please as many golfer types as possible. So we tried really hard to make them as different as possible.
Okay, right. Marco, I'm going to be left in your capable hands. Where would you like me to start?
Let's start from the bottom. So we have 2 Sirlin balls in our portfolio, which I think always have this price value advantage. Affordable for everybody, especially if either you're a beginner or if you don't want to spend a lot for golf balls.
And is that primarily because sirloin?
Sirloin? Yeah.
Sirloin's a steak, isn't it? Sirloin is just cheaper material. So
yeah, exactly. It's a cheaper material and a different manufacturing process. Yeah, I would not say that it's for every kind of golfer a worse ball compared to a cast urethane or a TPU ball. Not at all. I think it's just a good option to spend less on a ball. Some advantages, some disadvantages. We will figure that out. So
okay.
we've tried start with the Vice drive ball first.
We're going to go with a 7-iron, and it is the VGIO1. I'll move that one out there. We've had a bit of a warm-up already, so how many good shots are we wanting?
I think we just need 2-3 good shots and then see if we see some differences in the numbers.
My feedback to you here is going to be huge, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I want to know how it feels, how the sound.
Also in the quality of quality of swing, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit heavy, but not bad.
Drive ball would be the 2-piece Sirlin construction, so that would be the most affordable one in our range.
That felt really good. Straight away I noticed quite a high launching ball by the look of it. Launching straight high off the face, rather than when you start talking about urethane, you talk about kind of lower launching but then higher spinning ball, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. So the tricky part with developing balls is, on the one side, to giving them maximum spin in the short game and a reduced spin rate with the driver, because that gives you distance in the long game and then control in the short game. So that's the tricky part, and that's where cast urethane is needed.
I think that's really good. Look at that. It's a line ball. So we've got 2 good ones and 2 bad ones there. I don't know if you want to hit one more?
Yeah, I hit one more and then I think we are good.
That's 3 good ones and 2 bad ones. That was really good.
And I think also, as the name says itself, drive, that ball is made for distance, for getting the ball up in the air very easily. So that is the main approach for that ball. And let's see how it goes for you. We continue with the tour ball, so the second one in the Sirlin series, and it's a 3-piece ball.
Okay. So all these balls available in different kind of colorways and things like that as well for people who do like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like the drive ball, we offer in 3 different colors: yellow, blue, and pink. And the tour model is available in white and gray. But there were some cool models launching soon for the tour series.
I'll go one more because the first one was a little bit glancy, but.
Is there any difference for you in terms of sound, feel, or?
Difficult because we're indoors, but maybe this one's a touch firmer. Just a little bit. Nice. Yeah, pleased with that. That's 3 good ones.
So during development, the tour ball, the approach was to mix and match spin and speed. So we don't want to have a ball there which is just focusing on distance. So something which is good to control, but gives you a solid distance at the same time.
Pro Air?
Pro Air, yeah, that's the...
What would you say is your best selling ball, Marco, for guys who...
Yeah, that's very easy to answer. The best selling ball was always the Pro Plus model. But I think just to that myth, I think that people always want to go for that highest ranked in terms of naming. Pro Plus sounds like the best ball for everybody. Yeah? And those are the 3 polyurethane balls. Yeah? And I would say they're so different, so I would never say the Pro Plus is the best in that range. It just depends on your needs. And when we start with the Pro Air, which is the newest ball model, that's focusing on how the name tells you, air, so it's distance and height and launch angle. So that gives you a lot of distance, no matter what handicap or what swing speed you have.
Right. Because I always think consistency is key, and I always wonder how consistent golfers have to be to warrant spending big money on golf balls. So obviously all these golf balls come in a lot more affordable than the likes of maybe a Callaway, a TaylorMade, a Titleist, that kind of brand. But like you said, the key is that you're using something as consistent as possible, so that when you play your good golf, you know what it's going to do.
And I would not recommend every normal golfer to go on our polyurethane balls. I think way more important is that you stick to one model and you find the right model. It doesn't have to be always the most expensive one, but I think at the same time the pro models are also quite affordable in relation to what you find on the market.
This one feels nice and soft.
And overall, I think I mentioned that earlier, I think the biggest difference with balls you see in iron game and short game. So with wedges, spin rate, launch angle, etc. can differ a lot. Iron spin rate and thus distance can differ a lot. And with driver, the main thing is ball speed. Yeah, and it's very hard with the driver to like really adjust the spin rate by, I don't know, 1,000 RPM with a ball. That's nearly impossible.
That's 3 good ones straight off the bat with that one. I enjoyed those swings. So essentially what we do here is fit to your irons initially, then maybe look at some chip shots, some putts, and of course driver with the ball to see not only if you like the feel of it that works together with performance, but then obviously the performance with the driver still works and matches nicely.
Yeah.
Right, this is the Pro.
So Pro is also a 3-piece cast urethane. Similar construction than the Pro Air, but like the plan on that ball was to have a good mix and match again between spin and distance. So the Pro Air would be the distance category, the Plus would be control, spin, etc., higher speeds, and then that one fits really well in the middle.
Yeah. That feels really soft. That feels lovely. It's funny because we're not just hitting balls here to see which one goes the longest either, are we? Because that would be a counterproductive method.
Whew.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay.
And the feel-wise on that one, I do quite like the sound of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that like we get a lot of feedback on that ball that it feels like super soft, and I would say also in that cast urethane category, that's the softest in terms of feel. Yeah.
So is this Pro Plus potentially going to feel a bit firmer for me here, do you think?
Yeah, in theory, yes, and that's the only 4-piece ball.
Yeah. The really interesting thing to do here would be block them out, wouldn't it? Like almost number them, block them out, and then just hit them.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really know the differences between these balls anyway, but...
This is when we do ball testing and also new ball development. They're just marked with numbers, so we don't have any model names on. And then we do like this player testings, then nobody knows what ball we are testing.
That felt fantastic. I've left the face open a bit, but it felt lovely. It was a touch heavy.
And hold on a second, that's maybe good to see. So when you do kind of ball testing also by yourself, you have to be very careful in what shots you take into account. So the first one with the Pro Plus spinned around 7,000, yeah, and then that one was slightly heavy and the spin rate dropped by 1,000 RPM. So that's when we do that human testing. It's very important to be like very experienced with that ball flight data to know, okay, that one I have to move out when I really want to compare averages. Otherwise, like every ball will be the same in the end. Good impact.
Yeah, lovely. Feels like it's launching a little bit lower, that one, actually.
Yeah. And same for side spin, also maybe an effect that not everybody's aware of. If the ball tends to fade to the right side, you get more spin. If it draws or hooks to the left side, you get less spin.
That's a bottomy one.
One more.
One more good one with this, I think. Done well for bottomy, though. There we go.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Solid. No side spin.
Very nice.
So, yeah, let's check quickly the numbers. I sort them for you, and then let's have a look and compare them against each other and see if we find any significant differences in there. So now we have the overview for our 5 ball models from just hitting like, I think around 3 shots in average with each ball, which is of course not good enough for scientific research.
No, we hit more than 3, but we've taken 3 good shots, haven't we? And,
So normally that you get an idea, like in doing ball testing with humans, you would maybe need, no matter what handicap, around like 15 to 20 shots. So this takes sometimes a whole day to test like one specific parameter on balls. So if you look at the drive balls compared to the Tour, that's like, as I said, the 2 Sirlin models, spin rate pretty close to each other. What is, I think, amazing here, the spin rate is pretty high. So at least with the mid iron, you're getting the same spin rate as an All Pro Plus. That would change on wedges. If we would hit like 56 or 60, etc., then you see the big difference or the big advantage of cast urethane. Ball speed wise, Tour performs slightly better than drive, and drive is launching slightly higher. Distance wise, this is most affected by ball speed, so Tour had a slightly higher ball speed, therefore you gained some yards extra. Then on Pro Air, we're really similar to the Tour in terms of ball speed, launched even higher and spin way lower. So especially for those guys looking for distance for an iron, if you can launch it high and spin it less, it gives you more distance. And as long as you're not playing stim 13 or something, normally it should not be an issue to...
Landing angle is going to help you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So as I said, for every player, either with reduced speed or with speed, but looking for distance, that would be a good ball. Then the Pro model, very good ball speed. I think these were just 3 pure strikes on that one. Spin rate increased again. So here we see a huge difference compared to the Pro Air. So nearly like 600 RPM. Pretty the same distance as the Pro Air, just a different type of ball flight. Yeah? The one is more penetrating and the one is spinning more. And then the Pro Plus, pretty similar ball speed with an iron. With a driver that would change slightly, so the Pro Plus would go up slightly. And spin-wise, slightly higher on a mid-iron. Then again, the big advantage would be on wedges.
I'm really pleased with that. I think I've put on a good performance there, Bob, do you? So what will we do now then? Because we want to check it with driver, don't we? I preferred the Pro. I thought the Pro felt a little bit softer. And I feel like potentially it could spin a bit more with driver for me. I think if I go into the Pro Plus, it's going to be too low a spin with driver.
Yeah, I would also say you would not need the Pro Plus in order to, because you don't have any spin issues on driver, and like your ball is anyway launching quite low, so there would be no need. I think as long as you don't struggle on wedges with the last 200, 300 RPM spin, I would say the Pro is a good match for you. Yeah, you get a best combination of spin and distance. Yeah. So let's try the Pro out on driver and see what's the outcome.
Amazing.
So, adjusted that driver we picked for you with adjusted to 10 degrees loft and the Viz plus 65 shaft.
Amazing.
And we're gonna test the Pro ball.
Quite pleased with that with how fit it.
Yeah, good impact. Slightly too low in terms of launch, but
285 total. Not bad.
yeah, if that launch is 2 degrees higher. That's what I think would be your go-to shot. I think always
100%.
this kind of baby fade, stays very neutral, not launching super high.
It's around that 270 carry, spinning at 2.1, so we don't want it spinning any lower than that because that's when it drops out the air, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice, just a bit left.
Yeah, if you could launch that just slightly higher, I think then this attack angle would like somehow neutralize the swing pass, and through that additional launch.
It needs to be here.
Yeah.
It needs to be there. So close to being.
But that's, I think, also a good info. Like as soon as you try to launch the ball, hit it up, etc. Normally, for most players, it's more difficult, and it gets like you end up in a bigger dispersion. So I think it's not good for everybody. Oh yeah.
That felt nice.
Yeah. If that one was not far off the center, it can catch the 300.
291. Interesting to see what that spins, because that was at 2.2? Yeah, 2.23. So
yeah, it was a bit on a heel, slightly up the face. Therefore, we lost kind of like 3-4 miles ball speed. Beside that, I think pretty good parameters. Sounded a bit better.
Yeah.
And I think when we look at that kind of ball flight, there would be absolutely no need to say we want to go for a ball which lowers again the driver or lowers the spin rate. Like we are in that spin category, 1,800 up to 2,500 for normal golf shots. So I think that's a good ball.
That's nice. See, that's the shot I want to play as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be it.
Yeah. Ha!
No!
I like that 299.
Yeah, but 2.1 spin again. Near enough a 160 ball speed.
I think now he's not going to stop.
Oh, no chance. Wedge.
That would be something if somebody would be really interested in like finding out the last 1, 2, 3 miles ball speed. That would be then the Pro Plus model where you get like the best conversion when you really speed up. Yeah. But I think there are overall maybe 1% golfers with you have that speed where you really profit from that kind of ball characteristic. Okay, lastly, let's do a quick check on 56, so typical sand wedge. And there I think you have the big benefit of a cast urethane ball. So we want to see there definitely a high spin rate to play around the greens and be very versatile.
And a big misconception with this is people thinking they want a soft ball with a wedge, but if the club head speed isn't there, it's not really a feel issue, is it? Some nice smooth 100-yarders, Bob.
Yeah, a bit more forward with the ball, otherwise it will not. Yeah. Contact?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think that one was around 90-ish.
97-yard total.
Yeah. Nice. So I think that's already a good example. So that one carried 93 yards and we got a spin rate slightly above 10,000 RPM. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's so
and
much.
I'm probably pushing this to get to 100 yards as well. Really. That one might be. I probably launched it a bit lower to get there.
Mini draw.
Yeah. So I imagine that spin might be a touch lower, is it saying?
Yeah, a touch lower due to that flight shape to the left side, but still above 10,000, which is...
So we're still generating
that's
usable
massive
numbers. Bit drop kicky, but it's going to be okay.
And I think that's now cool when we compare like these 3 clubs against each other in a quick overview and just look at the spin numbers. So We have the Iron 7, then we got the driver, and then we got the Wedge. So top line, the purple, we see the Iron spinning 6,200, yeah, which is, I think, for your speed, pretty perfect. Then with the driver, we're gonna have a low spin rate, 2,200, but we said for you it's perfect to be in that range. 2,000 is maybe the lowest one, and 2,400 would be the highest one. And here we see no number because the spin, every spin which is above 10,000, he cannot display. So if we watch out these two wedge shots, like 10,500 and 10,200, and that's exactly that combination which stands for COSTCO urethane.
Yeah, perfect. Well, guys, if you're in the market for new golf balls, you think about changing your golf ball in 2025 or beyond, make sure you do go and check out the website and think about what golf ball you're buying as well. It might be price driven, it might be performance driven, but I think Vice offer a really nice combination of both. Marco, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Guys, lots of videos to come out here at Vice HQ. We've visited them for a couple of days to make some really fun videos for you guys. So if you want to see them, hit that subscribe button below. But apart from that, I think it's time for the beer haul, Bob, is it? They're on you, Bob, they're on you. They only do litres.
Prost!